Illuminate the
Get in, get out!
In here! This'll come in handy!
Glacial spear.
Divine Eagle!
This one's mine!
One more! Searing flame! Reload!
Tear you apart!
This one's mine!
Watch it! I can carve through armor! No further!
Let me show you what my
Far
art
enough.
can do! Rise and shine!
I'll stop its charge.
Thank you, Sarah!
Be careful not to overdo it.
Done something.
In here! This'll come in handy! Lunar correction! In here! This'll come in handy!
I have no limits!
Damn it! Back into the fray!
Try
Meteor! One more time! Mega ready!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Here I come!
Illuminate the
Burn
sun!
Alpha! Burn in hell! First strike! Blazing
In here!
flame!
Super More
Take this! What's this?
By the power
Splendid
of
flash!
water!
Now it's off there!
This'll come in handy!
Sonic thrust! Try this!
I'm ready! Sleep now!
Shouldn't have messed with me!
Oh, magic is there! If it's in the sky, it's
Sleep
mine!
now.
Try this!
I'm going to
Let's
use
get
all
you
the
on the
power of my healing arts to accomplish.
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Swallow blade!
Blah, 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 magic!
Try this!
Holy
Now
land!
I'm
You must
into it.
handle! What would I do without you? Illuminate the
I don't
dark!
even know the
Magic
word
is there!
defeat.
It's on!
Seal it!
Show you what my art
This'll come in
Burn
handy!
in hell.
Rise and shine!
I'll smash you!
A chain, blah, 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 magic! Divine Eagle! Blah, blah, blah! The Holy Land! I never miss!
In a bind?
I'm just getting
Sword Alpha!
Far enough! Eagle assault! Illuminate the
What's
dark!
this?
Magic is there!
Sleep now.
Let's get you all tucked away! Blah, 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 magic!
Blazing
In here!
Swallow
More
blade!
for the stockpile! Holy Land! See my knife!
Eternal devastation!
You are!
This one's mine!
Gemini Alpha! Illuminate the dark! Magic is there!
Sleep now.
This'll come in handy!
Rising Phoenix!
Divine
Oh.
Savior!
Now I'm real mad! Take this! Win! You're done! Do it!
Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer!
Lunar corruption!
No further!
Gemini Alpha! Blah, 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 magic!
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm on it!
Illuminate the dark! Blah, 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 magic!
Sleep now.
Get on up there with the others! Lightning!
Sleep now.
Demon
This will have to reload!
Eat dirt!
Holy Land!
Where are you going?
You get the death! Holy Land! One more time! Illuminate the dark! Blah, 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 outstanding core! In here! More for the stockpile!
Anything in order.
Seal!
I'm going to need to
Get
use
on
all
in
the
there with the
power of my healing arts.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
No,
Illuminate the dark! Blah, 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 magic!
Burn!
In here! Let's get you all tucked away! Seal! Get on in there with the others! Seal! This is coming in!
Save you!
A chain between magic and death! Divine Savior! Lightning! Illuminate the dark! Magic is amped! Breathe Blazer! Seal! Let's get you all tucked away! In here!
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Magic is there! Holy Land! The enemy is going all out! Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer!
The astral energy is surging around me.
How do you even know about all that astrally stuff?
Same way I know what you do in the middle of the night.
What? Are you serious?
what I can do!
Feel! Let's get you all tucked away! Magic is there!
Nothing back!
Rise and shine! Too much to handle? Alright, it's showtime! Illuminate the storm! Blah blah blah, magic! In here! I'll be saving this one! Magic is there! Divine savior!
Rising Wyvern!
Searing flame!
Soaring Lightning! Eater! Super Swallow Dance!
Outstanding form! Blah blah blah, magic!
Away!
Feel! Burning! Get on in there with the others! A chain between magic and there! Sleep now! I'll be saving this one!
Tear you apart! The earth throbs in pain.
Feel! This is in the
I'll
sky!
smash you!
Let's get you all tucked away! A chain blah blah blah, magic! Divine savior!
Lightning Dance!
Illuminate the dark! Magic is there! In here!
Destruction!
A chain blah blah blah, magic! Sleep now!
Not today!
Got it! Now's our chance!
In a bind?
Now for something special! Searing flame!
Rising Wyvern!
Radiant
Soaring Light Spear!
Magic is there! Sleep now!
Try this!
This'll come in handy!
Blending Fire! Here and now!
Chain blah blah blah!
See what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done
In
that.
here!
Rip its head!
I'll be saving this one!
Rising
Stars
Stars!
above! Rain down and purify all!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Oh, sparkling stars of light!
Armor won't
Leave the
save you!
enemy's arts to me!
No complaints here.
Lunar Blast! Back into the fray!
Now or never.
Annihilation!
No further!
Radiant
Dragonfire is yours to be let free!
Rain of Fury! Magic Command!
Glacial Spear.
Holy Evil! I can handle it! Freeze Lancer!
Burn in hell! Finish it!
Beyond! Astral Energy! Full throttle! Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
This won't be easy.
Don't be such a pessimist!
I'm just getting started!
Illuminate the
Standing form.
This is gonna need all of us together!
Armor won't save you!
Seal! Let me show you what my
Hit a word.
Rise and Magic is amped!
Just to the
Sleep
top!
now. I'm going to need to
I'll
use
be
all the
saving
power
this
of my
one.
healing arts to
Blah,
accomplish
blah, blah.
Action! Now
In here!
let loose!
Let's get you all tucked away!
Sleep now.
This'll come in handy!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Magic is evil! Holy land! Too much to handle?
First dragon swarm! Come and get it!
Glacial Spear.
Illuminate the
Let's
top!
tear 'em up! Can't get out of this!
Oh, blah, blah,
Magic
blah!
does it!
Crossblade!
I'll tear you apart! Here I come! Take this!
Oh, violent darting.
Blah, 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 magic!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
In here!
Rising Wyvern!
This'll come in
Soaring
handy!
Light Spear! I can carve through armor! Dragon swarm! Blending Blast!
Illuminate the dark! Magic is evil!
Sleep now.
Freeze Laser! I'll be now.
Away!
More for the sun.
Ah!
Magic.
Take this!
Holy land. Handle water.
Eternal devastation!
Now blah blah blah.
Coming through! Ha! No! Scarlet Inferno! This one's all mine!
This one's mine!
Demon Blade!
Violent darting wind!
Magic Blade! Sonic Thrust! Not today!
Sleep now. I'll be saving this one.
Demon Blade!
Blah blah blah. Magic.
Eternal devastation!
Field.
Double Demon
Get out of
Blade!
there with the others.
I hope this thing is medically approved. Swallow dance!
Here I come!
On a roll now!
Magic is
Eternal
there.
devastation!
These fists has got your name on them!
This will come in handy.
Swallow dance!
One more time.
Go away!
Damn it.
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Back into the fray!
Sonic Ignite! First
By the
strike!
power of water!
Illuminate the
Lightning
sun.
Reaper!
One save you!
Hurricane Strike!
In a vine?
Holy land.
Lightning Phoenix!
Do it.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Hey, Poodle's quivering. I think we're about to be real lucky. Illuminate the
backing
sun.
down.
Come forth, holy land. Radiance, here. Don't mind if I do.
Oh, violent darting
Blah blah blah. Magic. They may look cute and stuff,
Hold together,
but they're
just a little
vicious.
longer!
Thanks for the sympathy.
Get it together. We need you informed.
That'll bring you down! I'm ready!
Holy land.
I never fit!
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Illuminate the sun. Magic is company. In here.
Rising Falcon!
This will come in handy. Goodbye.
You make quick work of them.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
As impressive as always.
In here.
Here I hoped I was
Let's get
improved.
you all
No, I mean you're even better than ever. I've never
picked
seen
the wrong
Sion actually look flustered.
An Astro Arts?
That's my cue.
Now you see what I
Shut
can
him
do.
down!
Here goes. Freeze laser. Blah blah blah. Magic. In here.
First strike!
More for the sun. No,
now.
Blah blah blah. Magic.
I'll finish you here and
Raining Flash!
By the power of water!
Illuminate the sun. Blah blah blah. Magic. Arc requires complete. Freeze laser.
Oh, violent darting
Blah blah blah. Magic. Crossblade. Stars of light. Rain down and purify.
Here I come!
Hear my call. Spread.
Everyone's still in one piece?
Man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Where are you going?
Now you see what I can do.
Sword Rain Alpha! Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal! Demon Crash!
Get a word. The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that.
Sonic Thrust! Sword Rain
I'll
Alpha!
stop its charge!
Thanks, Kitara.
Super swallow dance!
What's all mine?
Lunar corruption!
Me! Dire complete focus!
Eat this!
Oh, sparkling stars of light! Rain down and purify all!
Lunar corruption!
Burn in hell!
Lunar blast! Watch and see!
Oh, sparkling stars of light! Rain down and purify all!
Devastation!
Radiant pierce!
Blazing flame!
Meteor storm!
Freaking does it!
I'm going to need to use it's weakened!
This ends now!
Illuminate the blah 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 magic! Holy land! Show you what my art can do!
What's this?
Rising gotta hold it together! It's do or die!
Sonic hit!
Oh, sparkling stars of light! Rain down and purify all!
What is this?
Hey, you okay?
Still do this! Eat dirt!
Where are you going?
Oh, sparkling stars of
Far enough!
Rising sun! I'll burn it all! Flaming pillar! Fire! Double demon fang!
illuminating form! Magic is there! Holy land!
Ready and ready!
Illuminate the dark! Blah
Here
blah
we
blah
go
magic!
again.
Holy
Now
land!
in the
Oh,
groove.
sparkling stars of light! I'll take it from here! Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar!
Let me show you!
Now you see what I can do!
Illuminate the dark! Magic is there! Holy land! Oh, you get the gist!
Demon fang!
Flame! Oh, you
I
get
hope
the
this
gist!
thing is medically approved. You require a hand.
Swallow blade!
Magic is there!
Demon fang!
Feel! Let's get you all tucked away!
Eternal devastation!
Blah 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 magic!
Demon fang!
Cyclone!
Roll now! Radiant light!
Illuminate the door! Magic is there!
Outfit! In an instant! Impact block!
Nothing gets by me!
You picked the wrong fight!
Illuminate the door! Blah 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 magic! Sleep now! Here's the evil!
Locked and ready!
Rising
No
fire!
further!
Please, do it! Magic!
These fists have got your name on them! All yours, Kisara! Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Out of our way!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth!
I never miss!
Now you see what I can do! I'll finish you here!
Careful! It has some kind of
Show you what
camouflage!
my art can do!
Okay, between magic
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm on it!
change blah 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 magic!
Watch this!
Fire complete focus! Oh, violence is already blah 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 magic! Pull myself right here!
Hear my call!
Magic is there! Cyclone!
Leave the charges to me!
Burn! First strike!
Gravitas
Illuminate the dark! Blah 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 magic! Sleep now! Get out of there with the a chain blah 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 magic!
In a
I'm
bind?
going to need to use all the power of my healing arts to accomplish this!
Blood spear! Mirage!
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
Sleep now! Get out of there with the others! Annihilation! Magic is there! Burning cyclone! Lightning! Downfall!
Charge
in the
that
sky
could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to start!
Crumble!
Where are you going?
Oh, sparkling stars of
Should've
light!
messed with
Rain
me.
down and purify all!
Armor won't save me! Now I'm in the clear!
This is bad, right?
Yes, Alvin! Very bad!
I don't feel so good.
Now we're not... I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm on it!
Oh, sparkling stars of light! Rain down and purify all! from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar!
I'm going to need to use
Illuminate the sky! Magic is out! Hold her, Carol!
Let free!
Glacial Spear! Leave the enemy's arcs to me!
Eat dirt! No complaints here!
Do it! Tourmaline!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Looks like it could be worth something. The Zoogles here are putting up a real fight.
That just goes to show how important this place is.
Or perhaps they simply thrived freely here under such harsh conditions.
I don't give a damn why they're here. We'll burn it all to the ground.
The astral energy here is so dense. It's like trying to walk through water.
I know the Great Spirit's will is in the center of Rena, but with the world in this state, the entire planet has become its body, right? So doesn't that mean we're already inside it?
I would say that is horrifyingly correct. After all, the further we climb, the denser the astral energy becomes.
What's the matter, Rinwell? Are you not feeling all right?
No, it's nothing like that. It just feels like the energy here is a little more intense than it was before.
You mean Rena's energy?
Yeah, it's like when I made contact with Dana's will in the wedge. It's almost as though I can understand what Rena's will is thinking.
But Rena's will is supposed to be a lot stronger. Aren't we risking the Great Spirit controlling us if we interact with it directly?
I don't think we have to worry about that. Rena's will is only supposed to control true Renans, like the Helganquil. If we can discern what the Great Spirit is thinking too, we might learn something, a weakness. But just to be safe, let me contact it alone.
Are you insane? Rinwell, you're gonna...
Rinwell!
There was only meant to be one world. And your goal is to make them one. Is this fear? What just happened?
Are you all right? Rinwell? Rinwell, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I think.
What were you thinking? You could have gotten yourself killed!
He's right. You had us all terrified, Rinwell.
I'm sorry. I really am. But I know now. I know how the Great Spirit thinks. I know what it wants, how it feels. Rena's Great Spirit wants to complete the world.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying it's trying to make something?
Yes, exactly. Originally, Dana and Rena were meant to be one world. But that never happened. They've stayed separated, and the Great Spirit wants to finish the process.
What do you mean, one world? How is that even possible?
I don't know, but its will is clear. That's what the Great Spirit is trying to accomplish. The only problem is that since Rena's energy isn't evenly spread like Dana's, it seems like it'll vanish before that happens naturally.
So it's trying to absorb Dana while it still can, so that it can force the two planets to unite. Is that what you're saying?
The Great Spirit is scared. But it's not scared the way a rational person would be. It's more raw and undiluted. like just pure fear.
Like an animal, acting out of instinct. Although admittedly, an animal would be easier to communicate with. At the very least, I have my doubts that it recognizes us as sentient beings with a reason for coming here. Earth, water, fire, and wind energy exist in both worlds, but only darkness and light can be found within Rena and Dana, respectively. The Renis Alma, as far as we know, the only host capable of harvesting the astral energy, is composed of all 6. Knowing all that, Rinwell's findings do sound plausible.
That sounds a lot like Shion's thorns, doesn't it? The whole reason the Great Spirit is trying to unite Dana and Rena into one world is in order to save itself. And if her thorns are part of the Great Spirit, then they must also be trying to save themselves?
Alphen, what is it?
We thought the only way to free your thorns was for you to die. Yet despite that, they seem to be doing everything in their power to stop that from happening to you. Something wasn't adding up. But then I just realized something. If the Great Spirit doesn't want to die, then neither would your thorns. Those same emotions, that fear, that determination, and its energy must have been the same thing that was keeping you alive. You were its vessel.
In that case, is that why her thorns caused so much pain to anyone who touched her? Because they were trying to protect themselves?
If that's all true, then... well, it's more than a little ironic.
The Great Spirit merely expresses its desires. I imagine it was the Helganquil who were likely tasked with putting together and implementing an actual plan.
Shion.
I'm okay. We need to hurry and clean this mess up before it gets out of hand.
Still, even if the current state of the world is wrong like you said, does that really make everything okay?
If the world had been whole from the start, as it should have been, there'd be no Dana and no Rena, no masters or slaves, no lords, no crown contest, maybe just peace.
To think, all this started because of the Great Spirit's desire to keep living. The only reason it craves energy is because it's dying from starvation. When you think about it like that, maybe the things it's done aren't so strange after all.
If Rena had been more like Dana, things would have worked out a whole lot better.
It's like Hevrecht 35 told us. The Danan and Renan spirits are meant to be completely different beings.
Rena's energy amassing in one place led to its developing a powerful will. But that also made it crave energy, sapping Rena dry until it perished.
Whereas Dana's energy is dispersed, meaning its will never developed to the same extent. And without that hunger, Dana the planet was spared.
As for which is correct, well, I'm not sure it's our place to even say. Still, I can't help but think it reminds me a lot of the dichotomy of the human condition.
Dichotomy? What do you mean?
Those who know not satisfaction are driven to keep devouring without limit. But those who are content with their lot in life rarely fulfill their potential. I imagine it's likely that the larger Rena's Great Spirit grew, the more and more powerful its hunger also became.
Everything in moderation. When all's said and done, maybe that's the hardest thing for people to learn.